Yeah.
I just checked your channel. I didn't see it, dude.
So Facebook, or not Facebook, uh, Google Hangout. So I started the Hangout,
Ah, got you. Okay.
and because I crashed my internet connection, it dropped the live broadcast from the bottom of the Hangout. So when I went to go back into the Hangout, I don't have the stop broadcast button down on the bottom or whatnot. Google Hangout. So I started the Hangout. That me? Is that
Ah,
actual?
got you. Okay.
Maybe Fernando.
And
Fernando, what are you doing?
because I crashed my internet connection.
Trying to log in.
Alrighty.
Holy cow! I got Kira open. Simplify 3D open.
Okay.
There you go. Is that better, guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So whatever you do, don't join the Google Hangout until you're absolutely ready to start broadcasting.
Okie dokie.
Because it don't work.
That's easy for me because I'm not broadcasting.
Yeah. No, I just figured fair warning. All right, gentlemen.
And lady.
And the lady. Well, the lady didn't join us this week.
I have a female character.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right.
Damn sexist. It's a man's world, I tell you.
I know. Damn men. They should all be shot. With kisses.
With kisses.
I gotta be, politically correct. All right. So, pull up the board. I'll lock it on me. All right, everybody. So we left off last time. Well, quick recap. Your team was approached by Yannick Tippleton, and Tippleton was asked you guys to check out a haunting at his house.
Old Yanni.
And he explained that he gave you guys 5 gold on spot, 25 gold upon said figure out what you guys nice C3D medic Vince. So 3D medic Vic says you walk down a dark alley, only find a mysterious shadowy figure. Wait, that's Vince. He's cool.
We haven't really. Oh wait, yeah. Fernando found some cool treasure, right?
Yeah. So you guys got 5 gold, 25 upon either figuring out what the haunting is and or ridding yourselves or ridding Tippleton of the haunting. So you guys ventured down into his basement, got into a little bit of trouble. Fernando decided to go into the vault and test his luck. He fell through the floor. You got a bunch of rats attacking you guys. You guys came back up the passageway. Came back up the passageway. Got attacked by some more rats. And then you guys popped up in what looks to be an office.
You're not locked on your map.
I should be.
It keeps bouncing back and forth between Fernando and you.
Present to everyone.
Just click on and lock it yourself.
There you go. Now it just said.
Yeah,
Joe
I was
Paddock
clicked on
presenting
myself. So everybody in the YouTube world saw that. You guys just did. All right, so you guys popped up through the hole in the floor where the pipe was draining water into the passageway. And before you guys came up, you heard some more voices whispering, "Ready yourselves." And now you guys have came up through the into this little room.
What do we see?
So, what you see?
Is that like a ramp or pathway or what?
That's
the pipe, crude pipe with water spilling into the hole we just came in.
Yep. This small room is totally bare, though it once perhaps served as an office or other type of chamber. In one corner is a dark hole in the floorboards. Snaking into the room is a crude pipe, which feeds into the hole and is pouring water.
I would like to move here.
You would like to move there?
Aye, sir.
Aye, sir. I would like you to roll a 20.
Wow.
You got it, boss. Just
What's
one.
in-
And it's a a dexterity saving throw.
Here. One roll. Oh,
Huh?
you can't. Oh, I forgot you're not on my stream. It's a nat 20.
Nat 20. Nice. All right. So, as you step into that area, you get I am Ron, and Runt warns you of caltrip all over the floor.
Caltrips. Damn it.
Yep. So you're able to avoid all the bent nails littering the floor.
Sweet.
Nice nat 20.
That was a lucky start to the night.
Yes, it was.
Hey, guys, be careful. There's rusty nails all over the floor in here.
Sweet. Can I look in the pipe, see what's in there?
Water.
You have cold water rushing through the pipe.
You get a
Oh,
free-
it's like completely full.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was just like
Yeah, the pipe
a
is
sewer pipe that had.
draining
half.
into that hole.
Okay.
So,
Is it just water?
yeah, just water. Not sewage.
Hey,
Should we get it? Should we get a drink?
If you want to drink of that water, it's nice, cold water. So,
well, with the look at that pipe and where it's coming out of, I wouldn't drink anything coming out of there.
All right.
all right.
Well, I walk on top of the pipe so that I don't have to worry about stepping on any of the caltrips.
It is a crude pipe. Well, you don't weigh that much, do you?
I guess not.
I'd probably crush the dang thing.
Yes, you probably would. All right. So, Robbie Mack, where would you like to move to?
Survey the room.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna stop once I get in the room.
All right. So
Once I can actually grab onto my damn character here, because it doesn't ever want to let me. There we go. Got it. Kind of like up by Ben.
all right.
Sort of look around, and plus I could see so much further now that I'm much taller.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing, isn't it? All right. So over here.
And Walter's in the chat.
Hey, Walter.
Walter!
What
I'm
up,
streaming on
Buttercup?
Facebook.
What up, Walter Cup?
Walter.
Sorry, that's Robbie's. I apologize.
No, mine was always Buttercup. Then he yelled at me for singing Buttercup so much. That's why I started doing other cups.
One of these days, he'll be all out of cups.
Yep, I will be.
That'll be a long time.
Okay, so
Be a couple
over
old
here,
cranky men
Robbie,
dead by then.
so Robbie, over here on the on the right hand side of the room, you see a bunch of wooden planks, and you're in the dim light of the room, you're kind of noticing that this looks a little bit like a where all those wood boards are all piled up, and you can kind of hear a rushing river underneath your feet. So you kind of, you know what? Matter of fact, roll a 20 for perception.
$17. Do I use my bonus on perception for that?
Yes.
Yes.
So that would make it 20.
All right. So you're kind of noticing, and this is what you're noticing.
Yeah.
So you're noticing that this kind of looks a little bit like it could have been a sawmill. A lot of these wooden planks hanging out all over the place. You see some more.
What kind of room is this? Is this all stone?
Nope, this is a wood floor room.
Oh, okay.
The floor is all wooden. Oh, crap! I keep on grabbing notes. Wrong thing. Floor is all wooden. So, and you kind of hear a squeaking noise.
Squeak, squeak.
Down towards the end of the pipe that you're standing on.
Towards the south?
Yep.
Okay.
I want to throw a runt to the other end of the room.
Hold on a sec.
You got it, boss.
And there's a doorway to the north. Is that open? Is it closed?
That doorway is slightly ajar.
Okay.
And
so it's not a doorway, it's ajar.
And you see a dark figure standing in that doorway.
Is it? Oh, it's Vince. He's cool.
He's just kind of watching you guys. He's not really saying anything. He's just watching what's going on here.
Yeah.
But Robbie, to kind of go a little bit further with this, you kind of it's dimly lit. Your vision is
dim light's clear.
You've got the dark vision.
60 foot dark vision.
60 feet. So
yeah.
So you can pretty much see the entirety of the room.
What are the squares? 5 foot or 10?
They're 5 foot squares.
Okay. Are you trying to draw this somewhat to scale? So I mean, I can count squares. Okay.
Yep. So over here, you see the remnants of the actual saw blade. And over here,
a remnant of the saw blade, so that means it's busted.
Yeah. Over here, you see the water wheel itself. All right. The pipe you're standing on looks to be ends right about there in what looks to be a crude pump.
Okay.
Okay. So it looks to be that this water wheel is pumping the water into there. Let's see. All right. That kind of gives you an idea of what the room looks like. Ben, because you're outside the room and you have dark vision as well, you should be able to see all this as well. Oh.
I should be in the room.
Yeah.
So I told you I stepped in.
Yeah, that's what I said. Because you're seeing the same thing because you're in the room with him.
Gotcha.
Fernando's not in the room yet, but Fernando's also human. So,
You didn't tell me there was somebody standing behind me, so I want to change my action.
yeah, well, like I said, what I was explaining to Robbie, because you jumped the gun.
I'm good at that.
Fernando, what do you want to do? Because you haven't been able to move yet.
I want to go in the room, and you said there's rusty nails all over the room. I have that rope. Go ahead and swing into the room and land on the clear spot inside the room.
Hey, you guys!
So, well, Ben had warned you. So if you want to do that, you can. But if you do, I want you to roll a 20 dex check.
Too late. Yeah, he said it. It shall be done.
He's an assassin or a thief or something. He's got good dexterity.
I got 18.
You can always roll a 1. All right, so you successfully land. Where do you want to go?
He said the clear spot in the room.
Yeah, so I'm in the clear spot in the room. Is that where they are right now, or?
No.
You should be able to see their characters right about here. Oh, Walter retracted his message.
Yeah, I don't know what he said. I missed it.
I thought I saw him say hi, guys.
What the hell are all you old folks
You could
doing?
hear Ben and Fernando and Robbie.
Oh,
What happened?
Message he retracted.
I'm gonna put his ass in timeout.
So I grabbed it. So I jumped. So I swung in and landed. Where did I land? Right in front of them or right behind them?
I would say right there, because it's right outside the door. Because that rope's kind of top of the doorway is not going to let you swing too far out.
All right. So now that I landed, I want to go ahead and grab my bow and arrow.
All right.
Just have it at the ready.
All right, you're gonna ready that up. All right, so
Yep.
You don't notice Ricky behind you because of all your action. However, Robbie and Ben, you guys do. Ricky, what would you like to do?
First off, just quick question: how did I get here? Why am I here?
Who am I? Why am I here?
I mean,
That is
they
actually
got hired to be here,
Nice.
and that's why they're checking this out. Why am I here?
you had heard about the job, and you went to Tippleton, and Tippleton explained to you what was going on, and you came over to the mill instead of going to into the basement.
Because I unfortunately, didn't get to watch the previous video or much of it, so I'm kind of I saw where the guy approached you guys and hired you for the job, and then I didn't get to watch the rest of the video. So, okay, so is there anything around me like a pebble or rock or anything?
So you had just walked up the steps. So right around here is all kind of like dirt and whatnot. This is all the river over here.
Okay. So if I can find a small object, rock or something, I would like to gently toss it into the room to see the reaction of the people in the room. Because I don't know them.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So you don't know who we are, and you just want to start throwing rocks at us.
No, not at. Just toss into the room. Like,
I'm just saying.
just
I have
to
my
just to
extra-
gauge your reaction.
Hello would have been nice.
Well, to see if it's a
Fernando.
immediately hostile reaction or a curious reaction.
I'm at the ready with the freaking arrow. I'm gonna let one loose.
Well, here's the thing: is you really don't know where all that happened is you heard a rock in the room. You don't necessarily know it came from behind you.
Okay. You're lucky, Ricky.
So let's say
Okay.
that Ricky, the rock landed, over here
Okay.
by the water wheel. All right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
want
was
to
trying
see
not to
where
draw
it
attention
came
directly
from.
to myself. Just to
All
get
right,
your
so-
reaction.
So, Ben,
Yeah.
so all of you guys are, so the three of you guys hear, like from a rock landing off into the room. What do you guys want to do about that?
What kind of rock
See
is
if I
it?
can see where it's at. See or perceive where it came from.
It's kind of like a pebble.
Is it okay? I'm gonna say, is it a pebble or is it a threatening rock?
Just
No.
a small one.
Just
like-
a small little rock.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Pebble.
I just wanted to see if I can tell where it came from.
Because of how it bounces off the water wheel, you
Yeah.
can tell it comes from behind you.
All right, so I'm going to turn and look. What do I see?
So, in the doorway, you see a dark, shadowy figure.
Throw run at it. That is my answer to this. Throw run at it.
All right, Ricky. So roll a dex saving throw. So a 20-sided dice, and
You need to know mine.
no, you're just throwing them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not good.
I got my accuracy.
you can if you want. You could have thrown run at the wall.
Yeah. What do you want me to roll?
So throw dex
Always roll a 1.
straight dex.
For a D20 with dex modifier? Is that what you want?
No
D20 dex?
modifier. Just there's
Okay.
no modifier.
Then it's a 19.
All right. So you throw runt, and runt kind of like heads right towards Ricky. What did you roll, Ricky?
Is my bonus in effect or not?
Yes, your bonus is you're going to have an athletics check.
Athletics check. Okay. That is a +1. So I rolled a 8 and my athletics is a +1. So 9.
Okay, so this little tree-looking fellow comes flying at you. And he screams, "I am Ron!"
There you go.
and he hits you flat in the chest. As you try and catch him, you kind of fumble with him, and he slips out of your hands, lands on the floor, and starts kicking you in the shins.
Runt, what do you see? Discord.
So let's see.
Are we sending secret messages across Discord?
Not Discord.
Yes.
Group or
Oh, I thought we agreed. Okay. Oh, that's right. Never mind. I zoomed in. Ignore that Discord. Derp.
Call off your infernal beast.
See, /2, right?
Yeah.
yeah, /2
Forward
space.
slash the number 2, and then let me see everything that you're typing.
That's right. You're got it all on the screen there, don't you?
He's always up to some kind of shenanigans.
Oh, Runt? Yes. Runt's always up to shenanigans. So Ricky, you see this little tree-like fellow kicking you in the shins. It's really not hurting you at all. It's kind of more of an annoyance after he
Right.
flew at you. How do you want to react?
I want to call off your infernal creature.
All right, Ben.
Good luck. I can't tell him everything to do.
Oh, he
Are
said.
You just threw him at him. Oh, sorry. Out of my
Well,
hand.
he started throwing rocks. He
Chaotic.
started throwing rocks, right?
I mean you no harm.
You hear that, Runt? Come here.
Oh, all right. So Runt heads back over towards you. Run.
Will you stop complaining? It wasn't
I'm
that
Runt.
far. I understand, but it wasn't that far. I knew I'd hit him.
Run.
Okay, I'll throw you at the wall next time.
Run.
That's right. Shut up. Get on my shoulder.
Oh. Yeah, so runs back over there. What are you guys doing from here?
I'm going to go check out the rock.
You gonna go check over this rock over here?
The rock that he threw.
Yeah.
And when I do that, I'm going to look at the wheel and the saw blade. So is this something where the saw blade just broke? Or is this something where somebody like repurposed it to start pumping water?
Repurposed it for pumping water.
What kind of rock is it?
So it's just a small little, for you it's fist size, for other people it's, a small little
I'm a
pebble.
dwarf. Is it granite? Is it sandstone? What is it, man? I mean, I'm curious.
Just a little, it's a beach rock.
A beach rock.
Yeah, you know what? That's right. You are a dwarf. So.
Beach rock get in a freaking sawmill.
We could be near a beach.
By the way,
Robbie,
Robbie,
island.
Yeah.
so Robbie, let's see. Oh no, you don't. Okay, that's my bad.
No.
Let's see. Robbie, you take 1 point damage from rocks falling on top of your head.
What the?
My goodness, you are just.
These are not small rocks. These are heavy stones that fall from the rafters.
What kind of rocks are these?
These are like granite rocks.
Can I react and throw a Runt to the rafters?
How in the hell did granite rocks appear in a sawmill? This place is just loaded with rocks.
If you want, you can call that out to these guys. In the meantime, Ben, before that, you were interacting with the gentleman at the door.
Yes. State your business.
I mean no harm.
Then enter the room, turd.
Okay. Well, I'll walk into the room with hands raised in front of me like this.
I have a miniature tree, and I'm not afraid to use him.
Miniature.
Obviously.
So I want to step, if it's my turn to do so.
Yeah, click and drag.
I need that.
Make sure you guys keep an eye on the group chat too.
I am. I got 2 group chats I'm trying to watch.
That's my wingman right there.
He's getting his rocks off.
All right. I had heard of the job.
Oh, I missed Walter going to bed. Bye, Walter. Sorry, missed you. 10 minutes ago.
3D&D. Sorry.
So, I explained Tippleton sent me.
Ben?
I'm sorry, what? I didn't hear you.
Tippleton sent me.
When did you meet him?
What kind of you're a bard, right, Ricky?
Yes.
What kind of what's your background?
You got to figure that out as you guys go with them.
I demand a sea shanty from the bar.
It didn't give him one on his character sheet.
Oh, it did, but you guys got to learn it as you go.
Yeah,
Well,
we can't just ask right now. We're in the middle of something.
I'm trying to figure out with me being a bard whether we actually cross paths at one point in time. That's why I'm asking.
Well, we'll worry about that later because right now you don't know it.
I might recognize his voice.
You're getting hit with rocks.
Hey, oh wait, you're that famous Ricky Lee Tanner from Broadway. You packed the house at 11 a.m. on a freaking Friday. That's awesome.
You've heard of him. Well, until he gives his name. Once he gives his name, you've heard of him.
Okay.
But you've never met him.
Okay.
And you do know that he is famous.
Oh, he is famous.
Yes.
Damn.
So am I, but not in a good way.
Well, okay. When I've stepped into the room now, am I plainly in view? Can people see me?
Yes. Other than if you have your cloak, your hood up, or anything else like that.
Well, I do make it a habit to always have my my hood up.
It's like the medieval sunglasses so that the paparazzi don't find it.
Well, it is.
It's a precaution based upon my race.
Okay. Buttram's blushing.
Well, I walk back to Ricky and I hand him his beach stone and say, "Here, you drop this."
With
All
the
right,
rocks
go ahead and
sitting
yourself
on your head.
With the what?
The rocks still sitting on your head.
Oh, am I buried in them?
No, not buried him. You just
got hit with some, so there's probably still a couple in your hair.
No, I had to pick up the beach. I had the beach stone in my hand because I picked it up to see what it was.
right, but you had some of those granite stones fall from the rafters.
Okay.
You don't know where they came from.
I'm pretty sure they came from up above me.
So, did we say Ricky was hooded or not?
Yes.
He's hooded. Let's see, Robbie. You said you walked.
Yeah, I go back to where everybody else is. I'm like, here, you drop this beach stone. And by the way, there's rocks falling from the ceiling over there by the handmade pump that somebody busted that saw up and made it pump water in. How high did we go up? Do we know?
How high? What?
How high did we go up to get into this room?
It was only like 6 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. I threw you.
He was still across the room, remember?
Ben, that wasn't private.
All right. Well,
Oh,
now
wait,
that
yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Sorry. No.
I know it was.
It was private.
now that Robbie's character is close to me, I expect that he'll be able to tell my my lineage. So slowly remove the hood, stick my hand out, and introduce myself. Zadrik Sholabar. You may have heard of me referred to as Cedric.
Cedric the Entertainer. Awesome. Can I get your autograph?
Hey, it's wonderful to meet you guys, but we got other problems. So let's go take care of this.
All right.
I know there's voices in here.
Cedric.
I heard them. We all heard
This
them.
dude before, man. He's awesome.
And you can shake his hand and have him sign your booby later. But it's you've already been hit with rocks and you're slowly dying. So let's get this
Be a groupie.
first.
Awesome.
You can dance on the pole for him later. We get it.
It appears we have more pressing matters,
It's always business with you guys.
right?
All right, what are we doing?
In the meantime, are you guys going to do any kind of moving around or anything?
I want to throw Runt to the rafters.
You're going to throw Runt up into the rafters. 20.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I got like 9 screens open. I got to find my dice.
No, just have
I understand.
they're the same. It's just different.
13. Hopefully he doesn't hit the ground because he's going to be mad.
They're just alternating.
I like that combination better.
Is this
It's the
a
same.
Is this just a regular 20, or do I get any type of bonus?
I'll let you use an athletics check.
Yeah, it doesn't really help. +3, so that makes 16 at least.
All right, so you throw Runt, and Runt goes sailing over the rafter beam and comes down and says, "Run!"
So I missed.
You missed, and Runt lands. Yeah, just past the yep, right there.
I gotta tell you, Cedric, I saw you that one time, and this one time,
Oh,
it was
shit.
awesome. It inspired me to start playing bagpipes.
I didn't want to grab that. Sorry.
Right there's good enough.
You know I could grab it.
Sorry, I have to unselect you, Ricky. That's why you couldn't move.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are developing a love relationship between the two of you.
No. I'm a fan.
You're an admirer.
I'm your biggest fan.
All right, so Robbie, you're moving back down there again.
Is that where we're going?
All right, Robbie, if that's where you move to, you take another 2 points of damage from
Fucking rocks.
calling from the ceiling above you.
Where do they fall?
Just it looks like they're falling off of the rafters.
Oh,
You got like 12-inch beam
I'm
rafters.
walking, or just when I get to that point, it's falling.
Right when you get to that area, when you get around this area is when they start falling on your head.
can I do something?
Yeah.
I would like to create an image of a large, ferocious cat on the rafters.
Large ferocious cat on the rafters.
All right, man. I hate to do
All
that.
right.
I gotta use a healing spell on myself because I'm freaking low.
All right, so you hear some skittering going, run, run!
Dang it, more rats! You hear that? We have more rats.
All right,
Run,
This
have
sounds-
fun, kill something.
Fernando, what do you want to do?
I want to ask.
Exasperation
Ricky.
is not one of them.
I want to ask Ricky. What has Templeton told him so far, and what's he expected to do, and or what's he looking for, or what does he think is happening over here?
He
Can you
told
hear
me
me?
of the I was thinking of my answer because I only know so much. He told me of the voices and believed his home to be haunted. And he told me that he had hired you to come inspect the situation.
Okay, so you're here to check up on us, or you're here to help us?
A bit of both.
I'd like to pick his pockets.
Hey, nice to meet you.
All right, roll.
Oh, 20, baby.
Nat 20?
That's 20, brother.
I'm sorry, Ricky, but you lose the 5 gold pieces that Tippleton paid you ahead of time.
I have no idea where it went. Wow.
And you don't even notice it.
Wow. He's a shifty
That's all
dude.
He's not. He's playing
right.
the.
That's all right. I'll make that back in tips at the next town.
There you go.
Hey, you will.
Ricky,
Well, it was nice to meet you, Ricky. And,
What's that?
I said it was nice to meet you. And I hope you'll be a good value to the team. Let's go figure out what's happening now.
Right. So,
Lovely.
upon hearing the commotion in the rafters, seeing the rocks falling, and hearing commotion in the rafters after Ben created the cat image, I draw my rapier.
Alrighty.
And look towards the rafters.
Okay.
Can I cast a healing spell on myself?
Yes.
All right.
We're not in.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were getting ready to do something or not. So what do I just basically cast it? Do I need to roll to see if I'm successful at it? What?
When you're not locked in rest, isn't it automatic? But you still lose it for the instance.
Yeah, right.
Until a rest.
Right. Plus spellcasting ability modifier. Where the hell do I find spellcasting ability modifier?
It's whatever your. Are you a charisma character?
Yeah.
It'll be a charisma plus charisma.
Plus 3. Okay. All right, 2 plus 3 gives me 5. That helps. So I'm up to 9. I started at 12. I was down to 4, dude. You'd think these rocks would love dwarves, but apparently they don't. So yeah, do I see anything up in the rafters, or does Fernando see anything up, or Ricky see anything up in the rafters?
No, but you guys heard the skittering once that big ferocious cat was illusioned up there, and you heard run.
Where do the rafters lead?
So the rafters kind of go left or east to west along the along this here. You know, the short of the short width of the building. However, there is, you know, cross beams that go back and forth through, so they crisscross throughout the area above you.
Are they rafters that we can actually walk on? If we
the main beams, you know, kind of like a nice big hefty beam that's probably like 8 inches wide, like almost like an 8-inch square. The cross beams that are going east to west are kind of, more like 6 by 6 beams. So sure-footed wise, you could walk across.
What do you got? Carpentry? You can friggin' fashion a ladder, get us up there. Not everyone at once.
Carpentry.
Midget tossing it is then.
Midget tossing it is.
Okay, so you got to move yourself.
Up, I already failed with Runt. He's mad.
Yeah, he's over there cursing you.
Yeah, he hasn't said much. To roll a d20.
How tall are the planks? Can we climb up them and get closer to them, or?
No, that's just kind of like a pile of rubbled, rotting.
And also, out of curiosity, no reaction from anybody when I removed my hood and they saw a dark elf in the surface world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was in awe. You're like the best freaking entertainer I've ever seen.
Oh my god! Here we go.
You inspired me.
Somebody else has a reaction to the fact that there's a dark elf in the surface world.
Yeah. Anything from you, Ben, on that?
I missed part of that.
Dark elf in the surface.
When I removed my hood.
When Ricky pulled back his hood, he basically he's a dark elf.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said tiefling.
No, the drow elf.
No, Runt said tiefling.
What?
Runt said tiefling.
Runt's a moron. Runt, you're a freaking moron. That is not a tiefling, you jerk.
I'm Runt.
Yeah, Say that again. We'll see where you end up tonight. Put back in the cage with you. So I'm not exactly sure who you are, but it's not like I really care a whole lot. I see that the wee woman over there has moistened herself for you, but rock, paper, scissors on who's throwing him up or her up.
No, hang on. I got a plan.
Too late. I got a plan too, and it involves throwing you again.
How big are these rocks that are falling on me?
Oh, I would say For you? Well, let's say skull size.
Okay, can I pile a bunch of them underneath that water wheel to try to jam the water wheel up?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm going to do.
You're gonna make a ladder out of the water wheel.
We climb up the water wheel once it's jammed up and ain't moving anywhere.
Man, but I rolled a 19.
Sorry about you.
Man, I'm so upset. I really wanted to midget toss again.
So just real quick to and
was
now that Robbie's in a certain area of the room. This tall chamber was obviously once used as a mill, though now it seems to be deserted. Piles of scrap wood and shaving lay abandoned here and there against the walls. Old rusty lanterns hang from their hooks in overhead rafters. Between each floor plank, you can see the rushing river. In the center of the room is a huge mill wheel. A huge mill wheel protrudes up out of the foundation. Only see the top quarter visible. It is still doing its duty, rotating with the grating knocking sound, its blades dripping with river water. A crude pump has been jury-rigged and attached to the wheel, a pipe extending from it into the hole in the front office. So that's what you see. That's essentially what you now, the full gist of what you're gathering, Robbie.
7
Now
o'clock.
that you've gotten further in.
Tomorrow. Okay. You can go get me a pop, though.
What's the triangle things down in the corner?
Just go get me a can of pop.
What's that? The triangle? It's just rubble.
Okay.
Just like trash. Looks like rotting bags.
Private chat.
Yes.
You and your damn private chat.
It's because Runt.
Climb the wall. You aren't that stupid.
Robbie, what were you wanting to do, Robbie?
Jam up the water wheel.
All right. So you jammed up the water wheel. Water wheel stops.
It's somewhat safe
I
now.
hope you rolled high because you're going to lose a hand.
So let's see.
I can use it.
The river runs south, so it's water. It's being
Spinning towards him.
it's been spinning towards you, so you'll be able to put the stones right there.
From the north end, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would just basically grab like one of the planks and just start kind of jamming rocks all in it until there's so many rocks that it just can't move anymore. Or that's the plan anyway. I mean, no, I'm not going to stick my damn hand in there.
But it'd be funny. I'm evil, man, remember.
Yeah. I think Fernando's character's evil and Ricky's character's evil.
I'm not evil. I'm nice.
I'm neutral.
Oh, that's right. Wait a minute, you
chaotic.
can't be nice. You got to have some kind of either neutral or chaotic if you're a thief.
I changed mine last week because I started getting a little sassy.
I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, I see how it is, Ryan. Retract messages.
Remember, I was what was it? A mercenary and a what was it? A mercenary and a yeah, I forgot what else it was.
All right, so Ben, did you move at all?
I have not yet. I've been waiting on my official turn, other than yelling out every time that I get a chance.
Wow.
Is that considered waiting?
So here, I'll move here.
All right. While you move there,
Magic armor.
I need a DC 10 dex save.
A 10?
A dex save, DC 10.
So 10 or higher.
So that plus dex would be 9.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, wait, let me make sure. Yeah, 9. I didn't know what my modifier was.
2 points of damage.
How many?
2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Or wait a minute. No, sorry. Yeah, 2 points of damage.
2 points of damage. All right.
So, what happened? You fell through a weakening portion of the floor up to your waist. Moon rats from beneath the floorboards then attacked your legs with advantage.
And now my armor does nothing?
Huh?
I said before I made it there, magic armor. It's an at-will.
Yeah.
Does that not help? We were supposed to look this up, and we failed at that, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Okay, so we'll just ignore that for now. 2 points of damage. We got it. Let's move on.
All right.
So you
And also, you didn't make it that far up. You fell through at this point.
All right, just moving wherever.
Uh-huh.
You're in charge.
So your waist height and your waist height into yeah, like Ryan said, there's chinks in the magic armor.
Wow.
Your magic armor protected your chest, not your junk. So when you fell through the floor, it gave you splinters.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Runt, come help me.
All right. So Robbie, Ricky, and Fernando, you hear Ben cry out, and you see him sink through the floor up to his waist.
And now he's speaking in a real high pitched voice.
And now he's speaking in a really high.
It's my turn, right?
Yep.
Hey guys, I fell through the floor over.
I want to go ahead and I want to help Ben out and get him out of that mess. So I'm going to go ahead and swing the rope around the rafters on top, and throw the rope at him so I can pull him out and get him out of that mess.
Okay. You know what?
All right, you owe me one, Ben.
Roll a 20 for an acrobatics check on that.
Well, I'm just throwing the rope, right?
Yeah, but it's a dex
Right.
check. But I'm
Okay.
giving you acrobatics so that you can add to it.
Hold on, I got to do it
I want to
again.
make sure the rope makes it over the.
Damn it. 16.
Yep, the rope successfully goes over the rafter beam and is now dangling in front of Ben's character. Ben, you see a rope that just miraculously appears right, in your face. What do you want to do?
Well, I yelled out, "Hey, Ben, move the rope. You owe me one."
You got it.
So I'm assuming he can hear me, right?
I can
Yep.
double cross you too.
I gotta
Yeah,
have some.
grab the rope.
All right. So in the meantime, let's see. Fernando, you have 2 rats run out from underneath the pile of wood. And they begin to try and bind your ankles with ropes. I need you to do another acrobatics check.
Me?
Yep. No, Fernando.
Oh, okay.
While he's trying to lift you, the rats ran out from underneath the.
18, brother.
All right. So as you're trying to pull that rope and lift Ben out, these rats are trying to tangle your feet up with ropes, and you nimbly kind of step out and through the ropes as the rats try and tangle you up, and they notice that they completely they completely failed in what they're doing, so they scurry back underneath the pile of boards. Ricky, what do you want to do?
Well, I've already got my weapon drawn, so I want to move down near Fernando to come and protect him if they come out again.
All right.
Thank you, Ricky. Mighty white of you.
I'm about to set this place on fire.
I think he's gonna
right.
stab you. For...
Ricky, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw. So roll a 20, add your dex saving.
Well, you told me to roll a 10.
Yeah.
No fair.
A 10.
DC 10. You were rolling a 20, dude.
Yeah, you roll a 20. It's a DC of 10.
Difficulty check.
Yes.
I asked you that twice. I said, do you want me to roll a 20 or a 10?
All right, I got a 13, and I'm checking it with my bonus for what? Dex bonus?
It's going to be your dexterity saving throw. I'm sorry, Ben. I did not catch that you said that.
I didn't
All right, I'm stuck in the hole. We're moving on.
Dexterity savings throw is +6. I rolled a 13.
All right, so a spiked board swings down on some ropes.
This room is creepy.
Just basically goes right between you and Fernando, and kind of this, now it's swinging backwards or past you. What do you want to do? And Ben,
back.
anytime you're doing a check, it's always a 20.
That's what I thought, but I asked you twice, D10 or D20.
No, DC. Sorry,
DC 10, because DCC uses difficulty checks too. So 5 of
Hey, Joe, can you see my camera?
15.
Yeah.
See this?
Yeah.
Be very clear with what you say.
If he says DC 10, that means you have to roll over a 10.
I get that.
So the only time you use
like I said, I get it. I'm stuck in the floor. We're moving on.
No, I know, but this is to help Ricky and Fernando as well. Yeah.
You said it went between me and Fernando.
Yes. So 4-sided dice, 6-sided dice, 8-sided dice, 12-sided dice are typically damage dice only. 10-sided dice are damage dice, but you can use 2 10-sided for percentage checks. So that's just to help you out, Ben.
All I know is this is kind of jacked up. We went from rats in a basement to Tomb of Horrors like overnight.
All right. Well,
all right, so Ricky, what do you want to do?
Since it passed between me and Fernando, I want to take a quick sidestep away from the path that it traveled so that when it swings back that way, it won't get me on the backswing.
Okay. Fernando? You see this board on a full of nails fall from the ceiling, and it goes right between you and Ricky as Ricky steps up next to you. What do you want to do? And you're holding the rope that is picking up Ben at the same time, and you've got rats scurrying around your feet.
All right, so Ricky's helping me out with the rat situation. And right between Ricky and me, this big board flies through full of nails. And I'm still holding Ben, pulling him out, right?
Yep.
All right. That board full of nails doesn't hit anybody, right?
It does not hit anybody on its way through.
All right. So,
but it could come back.
Exactly. I'm going to keep an eye on that board so I can dodge it. And I push Ricky out of the way so he doesn't get hit with it on the way back.
All right, and Ricky was already moving, so you kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
he stumbles. Yeah, so he stumbles a little bit, and Ryan Buttram said, "Fricking mousetraps." All right, so
I want to finish pulling Ben out, as fast as I can.
Yep. So it takes a full turn for Ben to get out of the hole. Robbie, what do you want to do?
Is the water wheel jammed up yet?
Yes, water wheel is jammed up.
Start climbing up the water wheel.
All right, I want you to do a acrobatics check. And while you're doing an acrobatics check on that, let's see, Ben, you are now like getting out of that hole.
Okay, so I'm out of the hole.
Uh-huh.
Am I hanging onto the rope?
Yep, still hanging on the rope. Robbie, what'd you roll?
Did you hear me?
No.
12.
You rolled a 12?
Yeah.
All right. So you successfully make it to the top of the water wheel. Ben, you see Ben climbing out of the hole that he fell into. And Fernando and Ricky are over there, well, Fernando's pulling on the rope. Ricky's, you could see he's got his sword out and watching for the rats.
How close am I to the rafters?
You still got another probably above you, reaching up, probably 3 feet.
Oh, so I could probably make that.
That's twice your length.
No, man. I guess I don't know what my actual height is, but I'm probably 3 to 4 foot, right? I don't have it filled in. Let me fill that in. I am 4 foot 6 inches.
Ben, in the meantime, for Runt, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. $19.
All right, so Runt jumps up on top of the shaft for the mill. Robbie's up top here.
I have an idea.
All right, you go.
I don't like the way that sounds.
Leave me alone. Let me make sure that I can do it. Hold on.
Oh, doors are between 4 and 5 foot tall.
Yeah, dwarves are actually fairly tall.
It is a cantrip. I can do it.
4, 6.
I would like to Eldritch Blast the pipe.
I'll say
And
4.
I want to do it right here.
Where?
Here. Here.
You want to blast the pipe there.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you Eldritch blast that pipe, and it goes shattering into pieces and flies everywhere.
Which also means
Nothing.
People don't take shrapnel damage from the blasting pipe.
crap. You stopped the pump. I was going to flood the floor and get the rats out of the floor.
Oh.
Get
Get down and start the pump. I'm about to Eldritch Blast a midget off the top of a water wheel.
All right. So, Fernando, what do you want to do?
Am I done with Ben?
Yeah.
Is he already out?
Ben's up and out of the hole. So,
Is Ricky on the floor? Because he kind of stumbled there when I pushed him out of the way.
nope, he did not fall to the floor. He just kind of stumbled.
Okay, so he's good. What happened with that board with the nails? Did it come back?
Yep, it's swinging back. It's on its swing back towards you guys right now.
Okay. Now that right there, right next to Ricky Tanner, is that the pipe, or is that just
That is the pipe.
There's no water in that pipe.
No, right now there isn't. No.
Which sucks.
Does the pipe go up?
No, pipe runs along the floor.
The pipe's pretty much destroyed. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about the pipe. Here. So,
Have to kick
all right, right next to me over there, there's a bunch of the pile of wood, right? That's all planks that were old planks.
Yep.
On the left hand side.
on the left and right.
Yeah, so that's all old planks of wood, remnants of the mill, right?
That it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask Ricky to help me get some of those planks so we can go ahead and make basically a ramp upstairs.
Why are we trying to fight the rats on their
I was
ground?
gonna say, isn't there rats under those boards right now?
Can't we just set the place on fire?
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea either.
So if we grab one of those planks and put it up, in an angle, make a ramp up to that hole that the that board with the nails came down through.
Well, can't we all just climb the water wheel like Robbie did and leap up to the rafters?
Can't we all just get along?
So this is the discussion you guys are having?
No, I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
While
I'm
they're
discussing
talking
it
about
with
that, Robbie, you can roll an athletics check to try and jump up and get onto that thing. While they're discussing that, Ben,
Not good. I rolled an 8.
you rolled an 8.
Yep.
So you jump up. You could have grabbed the rafter, and you kind of missed by about a whole foot.
I don't have to really jump up. I'm 4.5 foot tall.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, you're 4.5. Okay, so then.
Yeah, just climbing up there might be. I may not be able.
All right, then I gave you too high of a DC. All right, so you successfully get your arms around that rafter.
Okay. So you guys are safe to pull the rocks out from underneath the water wheel now. So I don't
So
have.
what do you think, Ricky? You want to go ahead and do that? Make that ramp so we can just walk up there.
Well, I believe Joe said the rats scurried back under the.
Oh, they went right underneath those again. Do you want to go kill some rats?
Yeah, let's kill some rats.
All right, so
They're under the boards.
I readied my bow.
At this point in time, you're grabbing boards.
No, we didn't. We decided not to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ready my bow because I have the bow and arrow, and then I'm going to have Ricky just throw a big rock at those boards. So when they come running out, I can go ahead and skew them with the arrow.
All right. Keeping an eye on that the board with nails in it that's swinging back our way. By the way.
Good call.
Exactly. Very, very good call. So should I roll?
So Ricky's gonna throw a rock. Where does he get the rock from?
They're all over the room.
Yeah, they're all over the place, aren't they, rocks?
No, they're all over by the water wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Shit. Can you grab a piece of that pipe?
Throw your loot.
Yeah, actually, yes, he can grab some of the busted up pipe.
There you go.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so grab a piece of the busted pipe, being careful to stay out of the swinging path of the board.
Or just
With nails on it that's swinging around the room, and toss the piece of the pipe at the pile of lumber.
Nice one, Ryan. All right, so you throw the broken piece of pipe over onto the pile of old rotted planks, and out from here comes scurrying some more rats.
What's Runt doing the whole time? He's just on the
He's
axle
been
of the
giving
thing.
instructions. He just ain't listening today.
Isn't
I just saw him down there by the axle or whatever. I wasn't sure what
Yep.
he was up to.
So I do want you guys to roll for initiative at this time.
And what die is that? I forget.
That is a 20.
20.
To have a plus initiative on your front page of your
I got 13.
Mine's 0, so
Where's my? I have an initiative of 4, and I rolled an 18.
so 20.
Ben, do you have my? Do you still have my?
Yeah, hold on. So 19 for me.
I got a 9.
I have a 13, and do I have a multiplier, Ben?
Working on it.
You're the man.
Work harder.
2.
All right, so I have 15 total on me.
So 15 total on you. Right.
So initiative of 4 and a roll of an 18, so 22 for me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that Cedric whistling? Because I recognize that tune.
No.
When the toast is burning, all the milk is turning, Captain Crunch is waving farewell, farewell. When the big one finds you, may the song remind you that they don't serve breakfast in hell.
What in the world was that?
You never heard that song?
Oh,
Welcome to my hell. Joe, does this have something to do with what I had you do? Why the initiative started?
nope.
Okay.
No, he's just doing the initiative order right now.
I think he's just tired of waiting on us.
Oh, it's all about the fun, guys. It's all about the fun.
You're my favorite mushroom. You fun guy. Hey, by the way, if anybody hasn't seen this thing yet, check us out. It's a pineapple jack-o'-lantern, and I printed a glow-in-the-dark top for it.
Put it in front of your face.
Yeah, and put it in front of your face.
There you go.
Wrong camera.
Yeah, no, that and the widescreen always
Oh,
screws
that's
stuff
cool.
up. Nice.
Cool.
That's cool. All right. So, at this point in time, I would like Mr. Ricky Tanner to tell me what he wants to do. So you threw that out there. The rats ran out. Runt's pulling rocks from underneath the water wheel. Robbie's climbing onto into the rafters. Fernando is got his bow ready, and Ben just blew up the pipe.
Sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to move that.
No, you're fine.
Shine.
Okay.
Wonder what you got. Make a wish that they were not on the outside.
There you go, Ben. You can't move it now.
You finally locked it?
Yeah, I forgot we could lock stuff here.
Yeah, you have to right-click pretty much everything and lock it.
Yeah, I got to see what's going to go on with this app because it's 2 more days on it, but it's expensive.
It's too bad they don't have layers where you could just do the architecture on a layer and lock the layer.
I think they do, but no worries.
Okay.
You can lock the layer. I know how to do it. I'm just not gonna. I did it the other night. That's how I got everything to work.
All right. What can't you see, Ryan? So Ricky, it's on you, brother.
I'm going to move to engage rat number 1.
It's still showing the video. It's still streaming.
Everything's working over here.
Yeah.
All right. So Ricky,
You could be my hero.
so now you've moved up to it, and you can you can attack. So
All right.
basically, to attack, you roll your 20-sided dice to determine if you hit. Your 20-sided dice has to be higher than their armor class, which also includes your damage bonus on your weapon. So it's usually in between the weapon type and the like it'll say like 1d8 plus 3 or something like that.
Mine's 1d8 plus 4 rapier.
Okay, but before the 1d8, you said? Before that,
You get an attack bonus with it. 'cause
attack
you're
bonus
proficient.
plus 6.
yep. So
Okay.
roll your 20 and you get a plus 6.
19.
All right, you hit him. Bingo boingo, you bang him.
And then whatever, if it's 1d8 or 1d6, then you roll 6-sider or 8-sider, and then whatever bonus.
It's 1d8 plus 4.
There you go.
Oops. Come on. I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. 1d8. Roll a 4.
Roll the 4.
So 4 plus 4 would
plus
be 8.
4 is 8.
You kill monster number 1. Well, you kill one of the rats from monster number 1. There's 2 rats for every one of those numbers.
Okay.
Am I the only one that's amazed that these rats can talk? I mean, maybe we can reason with them.
Dude, we have runt. Anything can talk.
This is very
right.
true.
And from back here, you hear, I want the stone! I want the stone!
Oh, damn, the beach stone.
The stone I have.
I had it in my hand. I'm still thinking it's the beach stone.
No, they're talking about the stone that I have from that was in the room.
I know,
I
but my
felt it.
character's kind of stupid. I'm thinking the beach stone.
So you hear him, I want the stone! I want the stone! Everyone get the stone!
All right.
Yeah, so we're clear.
Fair enough. General jackass.
I don't have it.
All right, Ben, you're up.
Oh, yes, I am. And I am not in a fantastic mood. Oh, no, I lost my screen. Hold up. Where was I at? I lost everything. Okay. We need to... All right. So I'm here.
Yep.
Can I see him?
Yes, you can. You
Cool,
saw,
because I'm going to be a jerk.
you saw them run out.
I'm attacking that little shit.
Which one?
Number 6 with the Eldritch Blast.
All right.
And hold on, let me pull up my... Oh, wrong one.
Some random gecko says, don't kill the rats.
So... 18.
18.
Uh-huh.
You do not hit him.
I think they're gonna scurry if we set it on
I
fire.
don't get a modifier, right? It's just a roll 20?
No, that's gonna, your Eldritch Blast, I think, is,
Oh, it's charisma.
yeah, plus
So
your,
that'd be 24.
all right, you hit him. What kind of damage do you do?
Do you really want to know? That is, my friend, a... crap, I gotta pull it up on
What's the
my...
range on your Eldritch Blast?
What?
What's the range on your Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not done. I'm about to have some fun with this. So it's a... sorry, wrong app. I gotta pull up my spell book. Tiefling. Eldritch Blast. 120 feet. 1d10 force damage. Plus 6. Did you hear me, Joe?
1d6.
1d10 plus 6.
Okay, roll it.
16.
16 points of damage.
How
All
much? Oh, 16, yes.
All right. Ooh. Ouch.
And I'm blasting the little bastard into the wall because I can throw him 10 feet backwards.
All right.
Because I'm a jerk.
If only we had a
you
Pied
little
Piper.
turd. I will slam you against the wall worse than I punch run.
And roll another 1d4.
Okay. 2.
Okay. All right. So he flies back against the wall. You hear a bone crunching thud, and you hear the stone. Everybody attack!
I'm guessing number 6 is the big one.
Yep.
Especially after taking, what was that? 19, 20, no.
What
sorry,
the hell is
18
that dude
points of damage.
doing?
Alrighty. They want the stone.
Everybody, focus on the small rats. The big one's mine.
All right, my
You
turn.
hear the
They're
big
all
one.
kind of
You
big to
hear
me.
the big one go. The moon is rising. Get the stone now.
Who's the big one? 6?
Yep, that's the one I just hit for 18, and he's still alive.
Is he wearing a crown or something?
I hope so. I really do.
Buttrum's trying to find your face-based stream, Ben.
All right, hold on.
You should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to.
Hold on. I'm getting to it.
Okay, so Monster 3 gets to attack. And he runs up, the pair of them run over to Ben. And set.
I still have my armor on, by the way.
Okay. Does a 18 hit you?
Hold on. Yeah, 14's armor class.
You gotta check that, because if you got that magic armor up, it's supposed to.
See, that's what we don't know. Remember, you were supposed to help me find it. I couldn't find it in the book. I mean, it's an at will, and it's not in the spell book.
Where did you find it?
It's part of my character.
Then it's probably going to be under Warlock rather than in the spells.
Is it a spell?
Yeah, it's an at-will spell. At any time I can cast magic armor upon myself. It's called Armor of Shadow.
That might be under the Warlock. We'll have to check there, because I mean, I know there's a magic armor.
Is it? It's not mage armor, is it?
I don't think so. I think that's I think it's a different armor. Anyways, we'll figure it out. We gotta.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right. So okay, so he rolls an 18. You got a 14. Let's see.
I mean, I'm gonna guess the armor would only give me like a +1 or 2 anyway.
Yeah. All right, so you take 2 points of damage from the first rat. Second rat rolls a non-natural 20. And you take an additional 3 points of damage from that rat. And now it is Fernando Pina's turn.
Yeah, boy. All right, so
Pick his pocket.
I see I got number 5 behind me.
There's a pair of them there. All
Yeah.
these are pairs.
Well, I've got my bow ready, and my arrow, a bow in one hand, arrow in the other. I want to go ahead and melee one with the bow, and then stab the other one with the arrow.
All right, so you didn't have the bow readied with like the arrow knocked?
No, I had, the arrow's in one hand and the bow's in the other.
All right, I'll give that to you. So roll your melee attack.
Shit, 4.
All right, that misses.
So I roll again for the arrow or no?
Yes.
11.
No additional bonuses for that? No. For melee? No additional bonuses for melee? Okay.
Ben, do you know if I have any or no?
Oh, sorry. Keep forgetting you don't have your character sheet, even though I sent it to you like 4 times.
I know I can't open it.
I give you permission every time you ask.
I know, and it's still
All right, what are we doing? Bonus of what?
melee.
So melee.
Is it melee.
Where do you find a melee bonus?
Yeah. I mean, all his weapon bonuses are +4.
If he's just, well, it'd be like a staff, I guess, or a pole.
Well, I'll be stabbing him with the arrow.
Oh, your short bow?
All right, well, he's jabbing one with his bow, and
Yeah,
then he's going to shoot somebody with the arrow.
It would be a +4. It'd be like using his rapier.
No, I had the bow and the arrow. So I swung at one with the arrow, and then I went to stab the other one with the with the bow, and then went to stab the other one with the arrow.
Right, so it's like
So it's a melee. It's like a.
it'd be like using a rapier or a dagger.
Yeah.
Okay.
All weapons are +4 for him.
All right, so I got 11 plus 4, 15.
All right, that hits that one.
Does it kill him?
Do the so what's your damage for your bow?
Bow is 1d6 + 2.
So use that.
6. Hold on.
All I know is I wish my wingman was here because he's got all the great ideas.
1d6 plus 2, so I got 5 and 2 is 7.
So 7 points of damage. You kill one of the number 5s.
Cool.
Alrighty. Monster 4.
Monster 4.
Monster 4 is there's 2 rats up on the beam, and one on each side of you, Robbie.
Oh,
How
shoot.
convenient.
They're gonna bite you.
Bastards.
They think you're dinner. The first one rolls a 6. Will that hit you?
No. Armor class 11.
And the second one rolls a 7. Will that one hit you?
No. Armor class 11. Which is good because I'm just kind of dangling from a rafter right now.
All right, so that's number 6.
Or did I actually make it up on the rafter yet?
No, you kind of like had hoisted yourself up there, and you're kind of
Okay.
like laying on the rafter board. Rat skewer, nice one, Ryan. All right, so number 6, he has a pair of lieutenants with him. So he's laying on the ground against the wall from the Eldritch Blast. He's not looking so hot, but his lieutenants decide to come running out.
Can you do a Control D and duplicate it?
Yeah. 25,
All right.
30.
I hope everybody knows that they're coming. They're coming for me, right?
Nope, they're gonna run up here to Ricky, and let's see, where's these guys? All right, so Ricky, the first lieutenant, rolls a 12,
Armor class 15, so no.
so misses you. The second one rolls a 15, and he is going to do a whopping 2 points of damage.
Ouch.
All right, so that's number 6. Now Robbie Mack. What shall you do?
So how many moves do I get, I guess?
Enough to pull yourself up.
Yeah. So you're basically, your movement is you can do, if you stand up on your movement, you can still do half of movement. And then you can do your action, your bonus action, your reaction.
But I can't do an attack.
No, you can do an attack. You can stand up and then attack.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do that.
Because the rafters are full of rocks.
Yeah, because I'm going to start dropping some freaking rocks on these bastards. Obviously not the ones that are on the rafters, but that's the direction I'm heading, is over towards the left side. So whoever's on the left of me,
I hope you swan dive onto somebody.
that's the one I'm going to attack. So, and I rolled 16.
16 hit.
Yes. And I did 3 points of damage
3 points of damage.
because I suck.
All right, so one.
Do I get a strength bonus on that?
Nope.
Okay.
So one of those rats falls down dead.
Nice. See you, rat. Ratatouille.
So at this point you hear number 6 yell out, "Campion expects better of you. More rats attack."
What do you call them?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Good night, bud.
Campion. Campion expects more of you. More attack.
He talks about himself in the third person. That's awesome.
Well,
Or
yeah.
maybe not. Maybe he's talking about somebody else.
Right?
Well, that's true. The moon's. Yeah.
That means he could be Cantion's lackey himself.
Yeah.
He's probably just a general.
All right. So that was Robbie. So M2. Okay. So M2 is going to attack Ricky as well. Sorry, Ricky. You put yourself in a bad spot. All right. An 18 hits you, right?
Yep.
And a whole whopping 1 point of damage.
Still
And the
starting
next-
to look kind of ugly.
Huh?
I said that's still starting to look kind of ugly.
All right. And the next guy hits you for 21. So that hits you as well. And another whopping 1 point of damage. Yay. Gotta love these bites. like scratches.
Another round like this, I'll be dead.
All right, so that's number 2. Number 1. Ooh. So you have only one left of number 1. And he rolls a, let's see, 14.
Nope.
Missed.
15.
Ah, come on. Roll better. All right. And there was only one of them. So number 5 is next. One of them is dead, right? So
Yep.
then the other one's going to attack Fernando for a 15. Does that hit Fernando?
Does that hit me, Ben?
I'm working on it. Gotta
Come
go.
on, man.
How much?
15.
Yep. Hit.
Hit.
Heat.
Woohoo! You get a 3 points of damage there.
You're down to 7 HP.
Got a big bite out of him. All right, back to the top of the order, Mr. Ricky Tanner. What would you like to do?
I need to fall back.
Okay, so
Can
if you want to move out of
Ooh.
their attack,
Attack of opportunity.
no, you can do what's called on your action. You can do what's called a disengage, and that is your action. So you could do a disengage as your action and then run away. Kamikaze dwarf.
Because I only have 4 hit points left. And I've got
Hey.
5 bad guys standing right in front of me.
Because
Two. Two of them are lieutenants.
Right. So, yeah, I'm going to attempt to disengage.
All right. So you disengage, and where do you want to move?
Behind Ben.
Really?
Yep.
You jerk.
He is a
I
dark
need to put
elf.
something between me and them.
He is
You're
a
the
dark
only thing
elf.
around.
That's what a dark elf would do. All righty. So that's Ricky's. Let's go, Ben. So Ricky runs behind you, Ben, and you have number 3 attacking. Or well, there's 2 number 3s attacking you.
Okay. Did you read chat?
Oh, what's that? Is Runt doing that?
Which part? The
The
first
second
message or the second one?
The second.
No. Second's from me.
All right.
Telepathy, remember?
Yes. And you hear Campion return with.
Is it Campion? Like champion without the H?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. So Ben, are you doing anything else other than the conversation?
Your funeral, ass hat.
All right.
All right, so it's a D20 plus my modifier.
Yep.
Yeah, he's screwed. It's a 26. Or sorry, 25.
It's not half that.
Okay. So as you.
Is that a hit?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I haven't
No.
told you which spell I'm using.
No.
I'm going to use Chilling Touch.
You have to be next to him.
No, I don't. Chilling Touch. I can summon a bone-like hand within 60 feet of me.
Oh, there's a different one. That you have to
Yes.
lay a hand on.
That's the Burning Hands one.
Yeah, burning hands.
That one's a cone, but I have to be within reach.
Okay.
Chill Touch. 100. Oh, that's right. Because of my affinities, it's 120 feet.
All right.
The ranged spell. On hit, target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If it was undead, it has a disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of my next turn.
Well, roll your damage.
You got it.
Maybe you can light run on fire and wave them around to scare away the rats.
Do what?
Ryan said maybe you could light Runt on fire and wave him around to scare the rats. Poor Runt. He's so abused.
16 more damage.
He is dead.
Not 16, sorry. 14. 8 plus 6.
Yeah, either way, it doesn't matter.
Hold on. I could stop this in the middle of it. I can summon the image. This is your last chance.
He says, "We want the stone."
Screw you. Good night. Crush him.
Hey, but does anybody even know what the stone is? Because nobody knows that I have the stone yet.
They do.
They can feel it.
They can feel it, but you guys don't know that I have the stone, so nobody's asked them what the.
I know you have the stone. I know you have the stone because it's a magic stone, and I know where magic is.
Ah, good point.
But anyway, continue.
So, Campion falls over dead.
And Runt guards me, by the way.
Yep. And as Campion falls over dead, all the rats go scurrying away.
Whatever. So
Nice.
was Campion.
Huh?
So he was Campion.
Mm-hmm.
He was a magic rat.
So that
So,
one.
Thank God, I only had 2 health left. I was worried.
You were really that down? Wow.
all right, what would you guys like to do from here?
I'd like to regroup. Oh, who's next?
Okay.
There is no next. We're back to being a group, not an initiative.
I say let's all regroup, and
I
that way
need to
we can talk a little bit about what's been happening so far.
Well, I'm going to inspect the rafters while I'm up here if there's anything worth looking at other than rubble and traps.
I'm also detecting magic.
Actually, yeah. Well, no, I guess the rats were setting all the traps and knocking all the shit off, so.
Why did you move the stones to us?
That's where you feel the magic.
In the stones?
No.
Oh, okay, that stone. Got it.
It was just an indicator, and
Okay.
I used it.
Well, I already knew about him. I was hoping that
Ah.
Campion would have some magic.
Nope.
Okay.
There anything up here worth looking at?
No. Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Flip!
Don't find anything in this rat-infested, rotting old sawmill other than the nails and traps and broken pipes and such.
Okay, so I guess I can climb down and regroup with those guys.
All right. Okay. So I'm guessing you guys are heading outside?
Outside?
Not yet. What's at the end of the room? We never made it to the end of the room, right?
He said there was nothing worth looking at.
So we could have exited the door the whole time and made the rats go outside, and we're that stupid.
So essentially, down by where Campion was,
the corpse.
Yeah, down by where Campion was just some old rotting barrels. Over here in the triangles, it was just various pieces of rotting crates and various other wooden pieces that are all just rotting. Some sacks.
Anybody search room?
Pardon?
Did anybody search room? Or you're telling us it's not worth searching through?
Nobody searched the room, but
okay.
You want to search, that's what you find.
All right. So
honestly, we could have just flooded the damn room because once it got like knee high, the rats would have been swimming.
Except for when I read the description of the room, the piles of wood and scrap and shavings laying. Let's see.
It was on a wooden floor full of holes.
Yeah.
Right.
The tall chamber was obviously once used as a mill, though it now seems to be deserted. Piles of wood scraps and shavings lay abandoned here and there against the walls. Old rusty lanterns hang from their hooks and the overhead rafters. Between each floor plank, you can see the rushing river.
So the water just went through the floor.
I thought there was like a crawl space or something when Ben fell through.
Wait a second.
He was only waist high.
Then how the rats attacked my ankles?
So you were.
There's like rafters underneath the
So
floor.
I was on the land side of the river.
Right there.
Okay, fair enough.
Gotcha.
See how it.
So
See how it.
now that we're all together, now that we're grouped,
Fernando,
wanna let
let call you out.
I want to let everybody know that I have a stone, and I believe that that's a stone that they're talking about, and they're coming after it. And here's the stone. So I'm showing you all the stone that they want.
Dude, Yannick said not to go into his vault. He's going to be livid. So we got to come up with something. We're going to have to tell him that the floor fell through and we grabbed as much of his stuff as we could before the room flooded.
Yeah.
Who's Yannick?
The guy that hired us.
The guy that hired us.
Yannick Tippleton.
I would like to use my Arcana and inspect the stone.
I was going to say,
we just say we fell through the floor, and that was the only thing we could salvage.
All right. So now we're basically, we can go outside if we want to.
Well,
or we can go
you got to tell them that the rats were after the stone, basically. That was the whole reason for it.
We're going to tell him the truth about that, but, I mean, we don't want to tell him the truth about what happened to his vault, because he is going to be pissed. Yeah, the floor fell on us.
I was going to say, I have one of my spells is identify. Would that be handy in this situation?
Don't waste
together. Can anybody do a spell for healing and heal us all back to health?
Nope.
Not without a rest.
Yeah, we're going to have to rest, but we're almost done, so let's press on.
Okay.
Hold on.
We're going to tell them we found the stone?
Do what?
Can't we just tell them, oh, we found the source of the voices, they were rats, and that was it?
Yeah.
We don't have to tell them we found a stone.
I might be chaotic evil, but I also know we might not get paid if he goes and checks.
Yeah, but...
So how much is the stone worth?
I'm wondering if the stone's worth more than the 20 pieces we're going to get.
All right, then let me check.
Okay.
Religion or Arcana?
Huh?
Religion or Arcana?
Arcana.
21.
Okay. Shall I out loud to you, or do you want me to
it wouldn't be out loud. I'd have to repeat it.
Do you want me to do that so you don't have to repeat it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. That's kind of what I was getting at. Okay. You identify the pearl looking stone is as a moon mote, which it's a magical item considered sacred by its worshippers of Saloon, the Moon Maiden. Though it is only a curiosity to most, it can be sold for about 100 gold pieces.
There's more to this. There's a history behind this.
So, as a moon mote, you know that certain types of rats gain intelligence from being near the stone, but only when the moon rises.
This is purely magical, right? It's not like an inherent property of the stone itself or something.
Yeah, I mean the stone.
Which is why the rats could talk and why it was only happening at night.
Right. So basically, if we could talk
the history of the stone, part of the history of the stone is actually a piece of the moon.
Right. It's a moon rock.
But a magical moon rock.
Right. So, guys,
well, that makes sense because
Fernando,
I heard that the moon was made of cheese.
Give me the stone. I'll hold on to it.
That's good. That's really good, Robbie. Did you guys hear what Robbie?
They missed it, man. It doesn't matter.
Missed it.
It's all good. Go on. Continue.
Made of cheese.
I heard you. That's why I'm shaking my head. God.
All right. I'm pulling the lock off of the.
So you want the rock?
Yes.
You got 100 pieces of gold? I'll make you a deal. Give me 50 pieces of gold and it's yours. Or I'll trade you for run.
Wow.
You really want Runt?
No, you can't trade him for Runt, man. He speaks telepathically to him. He's just gonna tell him what to do anyway, regardless.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, hush. Fernando, you didn't hear that.
All right.
I'll trade you.
Oh, we don't know that?
No.
Oh, okay.
You don't know the things that I can do with Runt.
Okay.
So here, I'll just give you the stone. Then we're all in this together. So here's a stone. Let's go ahead and what do you guys think? Should we tell Yannick or not?
So I think we should tell Yannick that we have removed the source of
The voice.
the voices, which was a rat, an enchanted rat, and we have destroyed him. And during that, the vault fell in and is completely underwater. There's nothing we can do.
Oh, we should take the rat with us so we got proof. Like, not like it's going to prove anything to him, but this was the big ass rat that controlled all the other rats. Now he's dead. Everybody else scurried off.
And that's what you guys want to do?
I got to tell you, Cedric, I saw you at the Battle of the Bards one time, and it was freaking awesome.
I'm going to pull out a pen and hand it to the dwarf.
You know what?
I'm pulling out a charcoal stick and hand it to the dwarf so that he can get his chest signed. Joe, I sent you a message. Be creative.
Yep. All right, so so you guys are heading back to Tippleton?
Tippleton?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, can we get there from outside, or do we got to go all the way back down through?
Pretty sure you'll drown.
No, you can get there because that's how Ricky got to you guys.
Right.
So.
Plus, it's kind of flooded, I'm guessing, where we were at before.
Yeah, so essentially, his home is only about 100 yards away from the old abandoned mill. So it was very nearby. It was his home was just south of the mill. Obviously, by looking from where his floor was and looking where the tunnel led and everything else like that. He says, "What news do you guys have for me?"
You want me
How
to
much?
say it? Guys, do you want me to tell him?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
Let Ben do the talking.
you got the charisma.
That's true. Yannick, we've removed the source of the voices. We, as we were searching your basement, we found a hole in the wall. And when we went down below, there were a bunch of tunnels, and there was a giant enchanted rat and his army that were trying to destroy your book collection. So we ridded the entire basement and the chamber below of the rats, but they destroyed everything and ended up caving in your vault. And now that entire place is flooded. There's nothing we could salvage or save.
What about my books?
Your book should be fine.
But
The
does that mean
basement's
my
fine. Just the
foundation
vault's the vault's the only thing that fell in.
Does that mean the rest of my foundation is damaged?
Just under that corner.
All right, that's salvageable. So my items are lost?
I'm sure you could dig them up, but you're going to have to find a way to get rid of the water. The whole place flooded. We didn't realize how close you were to the river down there.
No, yeah. We're not too far from the river. It is a beautiful view from my bedroom.
Oh, I believe it.
This is a shame. Well, so you feel the rats. So what did the rats want?
They seem to be searching for something, but we don't know what it was. We just removed the enchanted rat and the rest of them scattered.
Oh, you bastard. What are you going to do with the song I just gave you?
So, in full disclosure, if these rats were this smart, this is indicative of something I've read before about a moon rats, and they are typically their intelligence rises with the waning and waxing of the moon. So they get smarter. But in the presence of a item that I had, it would increase their intelligence even more. So it's possible this is what they were looking for.
Well,
But I'm going to have to go and find that, because if I don't, and any other rats come by, this could be very dangerous for the city. And I believe I have, and I should have done this in the past, but it was my prized possession. I should have destroyed it in the past. And I think I know how to.
I guess it's possible it's buried in the rubble, kind of destroyed now. Maybe that'll prevent it from happening in the future.
everybody pause. I got to type something.
And he answers your question by saying, only through alchemy can it be destroyed.
Oh. Sucks to be you, dude.
Yeah, good thing I don't live in this city.
What type of alchemy?
The magical type?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arcana? Talking like the Arcana? Are you talking about medical? There's a lot of different versions of the alchemy.
It would be material alchemy. So metaphysical, I guess.
Okay. That would still fall under Arcana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, your basics are going to be like Arcana, Arcana, medical, nature.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this telepathically, but I'm not typing it out because I have something else already.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Yannick if he can explain to me how to destroy it so we can get it away from... If we have it, we can get it away from him and the burden off of him.
So he says, I'm willing to pay you guys for the work you've done. But when it comes to the stone, I feel it's my responsibility, and then I would have to do it.
Yeah, we got your back.
Telepathically to the guys, what do you think?
I like random gecko. Read what he says.
Random Dom? What's Dom up to now?
If he gives us like another 50 gold pieces, we can go try to find it in the rubble.
He's on to you.
Well, first off, he hasn't paid us yet, so let's collect our money first, and then we can negotiate on anything additional that he may want.
Okay, so that's your guys' answer to my telepathic. Do you want me to tell him we have the frickin' stone?
No.
I don't want to give him the stone. It's our stone.
Make some money.
My stance on it would be to give him the stone.
So we got one.
Why do we have like all the chaotic evil people saying, yeah, give him back the stone, be a nice guy?
I'm chaotic good.
Oh.
Because there's something very specific that I have to deal with.
All right,
what do you think?
Give him the damn stone.
All right.
Why don't we just freaking kill him?
You're a mean midget, dude.
Joe Chad.
Yeah, that's probably a bit out of line for...
Telepathically, everybody play dumb.
All right.
I'm pretty good at that. I got this.
Run. Run.
Yeah, he replied to you.
Huh?
He replied.
Yannick, good luck looking for your stone.
Peace out.
So let's square things out, and if you ever need us, just think about it. It will come.
Divvy it up.
So Runt leaves the room, and all of a sudden it smells really bad in here.
Ah, Runt. Did you fart?
Go.
I think Runt just farted.
Get it.
I'm pretty sure Runt just farted.
Run charted.
Is he pain in your butt? Is that why you're holding your head? Do you want to explain to him?
I was going to do what I agreed with him on. and he went the other route with me. So I say we get paid and start walking away. But Ron, I want you to lead.
Okay. So
I'm not telling him.
He does what I wrote there.
Yep.
And he comes back to you. And he just nods. And Tippleton says, well, thank you guys for your services. I'll try and figure out some way of digging all that out and finding my stuff. And hopefully my detect magic spell will help me find the stone.
Yannick, real quick. If I could get the stone for you quickly, what would you pay?
It's worth 100 gold pieces to me.
Let's go get it.
Okay. Hold on. Joe?
Yeah?
You know exactly what I'm going to say to him.
Stay up front.
And Runt looks at you and does this.
I am Runt.
All right, fair enough. Here, I'm replying.
Quick question on the money. So was it 25 total, or it was 5 up front and an additional 25 once we finished?
5 up front and an additional 25.
Okay, so 30 total.
Yep. Well, you had that.
That was each,
Well,
right?
Yeah, but you had that little side venture with Fernando.
Like,
Yeah,
the big
I've got that. I'm
Okay,
just trying to.
okay.
I'm recording notes on stuff, so sorry to interrupt.
So you hear him. I'm Runt, and Runt returns with a about 10 minutes later, Runt returns with a slightly darker colored moonstone.
Nice.
And he holds it out like this, and he says, "I am Runt."
Here's your moonstone, Yannick. Hope you brought gloves.
Damn, bro.
And he's like,
Moon
"Oh,
shadow,
wow, thank
moon
you.
shadow.
I will work to destroy this moon moat, in hopes that no other rats will come looking for it." And he pays you the additional 100 gold pieces.
Holy
Well,
shit!
Yannick,
Holy.
if you ever need help, you just let us know. And with all the books that I have read, if you cannot succeed with your spell,
That's another 25 apiece.
take care of it. No, it's not.
It's up to him.
We're all standing here.
Hey.
Wow.
Runt is mine.
Wow.
Damn, did you just screw me?
Yeah, I think you kind of screwed us all. I just thought, oh yeah, Runt's mine. So
Damn, man.
Welcome to my hell.
All right.
I will go ahead and pickpocket him again and jack all his shit.
Okay. And in the meantime, Yannick says, Tippleton says, you guys are welcome to the library anytime. Obviously, as you've seen, I've got a wealth of knowledge here.
damn Skippy, it's a mutiny.
I'll have to I'll have to do something about fixing the floor, the hole in the floor in the basement. But I do go to Patrick's pub quite often to look for people to complete jobs that I come across. So if you guys are really that interested, I will make sure to look you guys up first. Unless, of course, there's a mutiny going on.
There's no mutiny. I'm just holding on to the gold for right now.
Yeah.
That would
I'm
have
telling you all telepathically to shut up. I'll take care of it. Just hush.
All right.
We're in
I
this
don't
together.
know you that well.
We're in this together, except for Runt is mine.
Runt is mine.
Okay, so
Are we walking away yet?
Yeah, we're going to the pub, man.
All right, so you guys are heading back to the pub?
Get
Yeah.
some beers, bet
All
on
right.
some fights.
Once Yannick turns around, I punt Runt. Jackass.
And Runt goes sailing across the room, crashes into the far wall, and Yannick turns around and goes, "What's wrong with your demon?
My what?
Your little demon."
Ooh.
He knows he's a demon.
He's not a demon. He's just a little mandrake.
He's a demon.
Telepathically, I'm telling you to shut up.
I can see the aura on him. Let's not fool each other.
So he can tell magic.
He's kind of well educated, would be my guess, with all the books
He's also a
got.
warlock.
Who is
Wouldn't say that.
Grunt?
Am I right, Joe?
I'm not going to say anything.
I can check.
I know you can, but we're done.
You jerk. So we ended it with the Runt getting kicked into a tree and him seeing him as a demon. And did you? Well, oh yeah, we'll get into that later. I'm sure they're gonna have some questions. questions.
Uh-huh.
So, this is it?
This is it. This
All
is
right.
the end of the first one shot. Thank you guys for playing.
We're resting now. Just to let you know, we are resting.
All right.
Yeah.
So hopefully we could do another one shot next Friday. I can't see any reasons why not at this point in time. We might get more players. We might get less players. If I don't have time to get the one shot in place, maybe we'll look for Sunday or Wednesday. I think Ricky, you're good on Sundays and Wednesdays, right?
Depends on time. Same time?
Probably same time.
Then that depends on getting permission from the boss.
Okay. Well, I got to get permission from the boss too.
Not me.
Right.
Granted, she's typically in bed at 9 o'clock. But so death for days, Dom says.
Something like that.
All right. So Ricky's there's Robbie.
Yep, sorry. Had to take a potty break.
Real quick, Dom, once we finish, I have about 20 or 15 minutes left. I think we could run around the Slipgate.
Nice. When I go crawl in bed, I'll take the tablet and watch you guys.
Cool.
So that ends what is called Beneath the Floorboards, from a very talented writer by the name of Brian Reeves. I must give out the credit. Yes, I bought the adventure, but I want to make sure the credit goes out there, just in case it ever gets back to the guy that we ran it live on YouTube. But I do have another couple of them that I have ready. I have 2 more one-shots that I want to do with you guys. Hopefully they'd be one night each rather than a double night like this one went. But I think we're kind of getting our more or less sea legs together on this. You guys are getting through the checks faster and through the adventuring faster. So
I'm knocking 20 some odd years of rust off.
It's all good, man.
We will do our best to, if somebody has to slip in and out, like I did with Ricky. I mean, as you saw, we were able to bring you right in and not even miss a beat.
That was cool.
I try to plan for these contingencies whenever I have this stuff. I'd like to just keep the one shots to the single evening and that's it. I do have a larger one that I am reading, so that when you guys are ready to go for it, we'll have the larger one as well. I'm with you guys. I'm kind of stick to already pre-made stuff. I'm not going to do any
Adventures.
Huh?
Yeah, custom adventures.
Any custom adventures?
Yeah, for the time being.
No, that's all in due time because that gets confusing.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly it. I have the adventure that I ran my friends through, which took 2 years to go through.
Oh yeah, we don't want to do a campaign, man. I mean,
no, well, but then you got to remember that campaign was once every 6 weeks for an 8-hour session.
Yeah.
So we do this once a week for 2 hours, and it'll take a lot less time.
Right.
And I felt it was a pretty fun adventure, and what I'd like to do is document it and write it and actually try and put it up on like DM's Guild or Drive Through RPG myself. Maybe put something out there to get myself something back with me buying all these other modules.
Yeah.
But I went and I found a lot of fun modules to run you guys through, and so even though I'm going to do the one shots, I'm going to try and do some higher level one shots for you guys as well. So it won't always be level 1s. I might say, hey guys, we're going to play a level 5 this week. Give you guys some chance to kind of learn how to level up your characters. And even if we have to do a session where I kind of work with you guys to do levels ups, those are fun. Leveling up the character is a lot of fun.
And there's always opportunities for longer adventures and campaigns later on if we keep going with it and and everybody sticks with it and all that sort of stuff too. So
Absolutely. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
tell you right now, all I need is 2 to 3 players, and we'll go forward, and I can make it work.
yeah.
I prefer 3, but 2 can work. So 3 or more, and I think I'm going to max it at 6
Okay.
people.
What's the verdict? You had mentioned about possibly bringing some players in. What was the verdict on that? Did you get any bites or?
I got my one buddy Bruce. He plays often. He said he's gonna look to start playing. My buddy Twinkie.
Twinkie?
I'll explain to
tell
that
him about
one.
the Twinkie.
I'll explain to that one in a moment. Twinkie was one that he was in here talking to us on the YouTube chat the first time we went live.
Okay.
He was the one that he plays the rogue a lot. Often he was helping Fernando build his character.
I remember seeing you in chat.
Yeah, Twinkie said he's got some stuff he's got to clear up first, and then he said he might jump in every once in a while. And a couple of the other guys said they might jump in. So it's going to be it's probably going to be one of those things hit or miss because some of those other guys have a lot to do. And I think Ben was talking about possibly Dom getting in here.
Yep.
We'll see if Dom wants to. Not to mention Ben was talking about his wife. We got Teresa, so we got a good mix of random people in and out.
Yeah.
So
The tough part is getting everybody all at the same time, and that's something I run into with my other D&D group with guys I grew up back home. Is it's like impossible to get everybody at once.
Yeah, so that's where I've kind of learned with my large group that as the DM or as the host of the event, because I don't necessarily always DM, sometimes I just host it. Well, if we have it here, I'm always hosting just because I got the large enough basement to do that. Even though I have a small house, I got a pretty good sized basement. You guys saw the picture.
Yeah.
So I found that sometimes you just have to say, okay, this time, this date, and hopefully whoever can make it. When you start trying to cater to every single person, you never get to play.
Yeah, right.
So
we always just end up doing, every other Sunday at freaking 4:00 or something goofy, and then whoever shows up. But when you're playing a live setting, it's a bit different. People are, in my experience, people come to that more. Like every time we play, there's only like 2 or 3 of us that are online players that jump in through webcam with those guys.
Yeah.
But the live players are always there because you got chips and beer and everybody's hanging out, and it's the whole experience. Versus online, it's hard to get everybody at the same time.
Well, I tell you what, if we're all at Murph, we
got to get a live session going. Yeah,
we get to go live session at Murph. I will make sure we have something there where we can actually do it there at the table.
I'm getting a table too. Yeah, it's only 4x4 that they only give you half a table, but if anybody else is getting a table, I wonder if we get there early enough, we can reserve tables so that we have like a 4x8 table that we could sit around and play.
I did. I reserved a table.
Oh, you need to bring some of your tiles.
That's my plan. Is I'm going to bring a ton of tiles.
Yeah, so it's all 3D. We'll bring 3D dice tower, bring 3D printed role playing stuff, guys, and that would be awesome.
And by that time, I'll have my Reaper Bones 4 series. $1,000 worth of
holy cow
of minis, and it's all the monsters and stuff like that.
Wow.
So I got some large ones coming. Now, granted, it's not just mine. It's, my group is all, everybody pitched in and everything else.
Yeah.
But, I mean, granted, that's the box cost. That we didn't pay that for that.
Oh, that would be freaking awesome. Just sit there and play like all day long Saturday or something. Just like the whole convention going on around us, so we're just playing D&D the whole time.
Yep.
Oh, that would be bitching. Yeah, I'm kind of stoked about going now.
Yeah, so I know Ricky said you might be able to get there for a few hours, like on Saturday or something.
Sunday, yeah, because he's going to have to work Saturday, but we can always play Sunday too.
Yeah, absolutely. Sunday's kind of a dead day, anyways. There,
right?
I noticed. And then Fernando, are you coming up for it?
I don't. Do we know what time it closes?
Might not make it. I gotta see what's happening. I gotta see later on in the year. how it goes.
You
Okay.
can still jump in online though, dude.
Yeah, we'll have internet.
We could still do a hangout.
Yeah.
Definitely. If I can't make it there in person, I'll make it on virtually.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll
All
Yeah,
right, guys, I gotta kill my stream, so I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, see you, Ben.
It was absolutely fun, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow.
All right,
All
cool.
right, man.
Good night.
Okay, well,
All right. Is anybody streaming tomorrow morning?
Maybe me.
I'm sure Don will.
Oh,
And
that's
I was
right.
everybody, they're normal.
All righty. Well, if I don't catch you guys on those streams, maybe
I may jump in on that. I don't know. We're sewing tomorrow. We're doing a lot of sewing because I got all the knee pads and elbow pads and mask and all that junk that we've been working on this week. And
oh, that's right. You guys got to get the turtles ready.
yeah, I did the shell last weekend, and then I've been doing other stuff with the cloth, cutting patterns, making patterns, all that. But my wife's like the sewing expert, so
Oh, that's sweet.
I coaxed her into actually sewing. But then I have to actually do all the buckles and the Velcro and all that junk to make it fit all together tomorrow, so hopefully.
Sweet.
And then fit them on Sunday, so we'll be ready.
Sweet. So, if not tomorrow, then, I don't know. I think Walter does Sunday or no, he doesn't do Sunday morning. He does Sunday afternoon with
Yeah,
Fun in the Country base.
fun in the country.
Catch you guys over there then.
Yep.
And if not, granted, I'll be painting and working in the bathroom the whole day, so I'll probably be in Discord.
Cool, man.
I may have to hop back on Discord and are you guys posting?
Ben's Discord's fun.
Probably
okay.
Ben's and Walters would be my guess. That's the only. I'm not gonna go back to Matrix. I'm not interested in any of that.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I typically I'm typically in Ben's all the time now because nobody's over in Walters anymore.
Okay.
So it's just because we go over there and we talk D&D.
No, that's fine. That's what I gathered is you guys were talking, when you start doing links to the Hangouts and junk like that, and I can't get in on it, or hell, even when Wiley's doing his stream, I'm like, if I try clicking on it with my phone, the link doesn't work, and
No, yeah.
so then I have to go join on my computer and then back out of it, and then I can go join on my phone after that. For some reason, it's real goofy the way the phone acts with Hangouts. So
Yeah, I've always had that issue too. So, and like you said, I gotta go. I have to jump in or grab the link through Discord. Now, sometimes what I can do is copy and paste that link into a web browser on my phone, and it'll pop up Hangouts.
yeah, I tried doing it, and then what it does is it just takes me to a Google Play Store for some goofy reason. I don't understand why it does it, but anyway, I figured to work around on it, but it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like Hangouts. It seems like it's pretty good, but it also seems like Google's been just not doing a good job with it.
It's kind of fallen by the wayside, I gather. It's a valuable asset for Google, I think, but I think, they tried doing their,
well, the
Google
fact that they
Plus
took the
to try to-
whiteboard out of it, when they took the whiteboard out of this, I don't know. That just baffled me.
Oh yeah, it made no sense because that was the whole point of having it. I mean,
I think they did that because of the screen share. Because you got screen share and you can just use a whiteboard website.
yeah, but the problem is nobody else can edit it. You know what I mean? It's not like your online whiteboard thing the real time board where everybody can interact with it. That has its advantages. I mean, it's like a Roll20 type thing. That's the advantage of Roll20, in my opinion.
Well, I might look at Fantasy Grounds just because the amount of money that they want for. Here, let me pop this up. You want a good laugh? You basically be like, yeah, never mind. That's what they want.
Who wants Roll20?
No, real time.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, that's what they want for the 5 people I have as a team member, or 7 team
per month.
17 members. They want $56 a month.
Yeah, and this is the thing I'm finding in a bunch of stuff that I do. Well, your IT, but yeah, that's $56 if you pay it all up front for the year. I just caught that. It's $70 a month if you pay it monthly. Per month, billed yearly.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so it's 56 times 12 is what they want.
Yeah.
And it's it's almost $15 more or whatever to if you bill it monthly instead.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
it
joke,
expires
man.
in one day. Now,
Yeah,
one of the other things is I've been looking at this application, which is still free. This one, and this one. So there's a couple other ones I've been playing around with to see how well they work. So we'll figure out something.
Yeah.
We'll figure out something. All right.
Now,
So
is the what you're talking about, is that something where we all have to use it and log into that app, or is that something that
Fantasy Grounds, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and Fantasy Ground. The thing is that I don't know if Fantasy Grounds is going to be.
Do they do like a Roll20 where the DM ends up paying money and everybody else can just log in for free and
Yep.
move their character around? Okay.
Yeah. And I forget, because I think even that's like.
Oh, nice. Buttram's getting two tables.
Buttram's getting 2 tables?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, wow. So
How
we'll
are
have.
you guys getting whole tables? Because when I signed up for it, they were like, you get 1 table, but it's only half a table.
Well, they had the premium versus.
Oh, maybe that's what I didn't pick the right thing. I didn't get one for my wife. I just got one for me, so it looked like I got a half a table.
Yeah, and that's all I did was just the thing. Okay, so Fantasy Grounds is $4 a month for the standard set.
Oh, that ain't crap.
No.
And we can kick in some money to help out with that too. So.
And it says the other thing it says is a one-time price, no monthly fee for $39. So like if you grabbed it for the year or something like that.
Yeah, that's not too shabby.
Yeah.
I'd kick in like $10 or $15 for something like that just to make sure that it makes it easier to do. Because Roll20 was even more expensive than that, I think.
Yeah.
And that it just gave you more storage space. It gave you the ability to have more modules on hand, all that junk. I don't recall because it's been years since I've dicked with it, but
Yeah, and I gotta see what this is because let's see, build your campaign, play a game hosted by Ultimate, play a game hosted by Standard, host games for Standard and Ultimate, host games for demo players. That's what I don't understand. What a demo player is.
no, they're all the same though. Oh, host games for demo. Oh,
that's the only.
That means does that mean everybody else has to be a paying?
Yeah, that's what
person in order to get in there. That would suck.
Yeah, that's what I got to find out. Because if it's that, then it would be this price.
Yeah,
it'd be $10 a month, and then you get everything.
Well,
so it's a matter of it would be
the 149 is a one-time fee, no monthly pricing.
Yeah, but that's also for only for a year.
Are you sure about that? Because $9.99 times 12 would only be $120.
Oh, so $150, and then you.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
So that would be kind of like a lifetime subscription.
That's what I'm getting. I don't know. Just looking at the math doesn't add up, so that's why I'm asking.
I would have to. I can go through and read about it. That's not bad. $150 and you own a lifetime.
No, I mean it's still pricey, but if you're going to turn around and use it over the next 5 years, it'd be great. If we only use it for 3 more sessions and then nobody plays anymore, it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, that would be. And then the other thing is I would want to demo it first, just to see if it would work for what we needed to do.
Yeah, if that's the case, we maybe go with Roll20 just because I think everybody can play for free on Roll20.
Yeah.
And then once we realize, okay, we're going to keep doing it. Although I really hate Roll20 at this point in time. I really.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I'm not going to give them any money. That's for damn sure. But I'll take advantage of it and play for free.
Yeah. Because I think all it is you just can't save your campaigns or something like that.
You can save them.
But you get like a limited save though.
Last I played, so what I would do is I would set up a module. I'd build the module. And then what I would do is once I had it all set up, I would make a copy of that module, and the copy is who I'd invite everybody to. And then you would bring your players in and all that junk, and whatever you moved around and rearranged, because if you left Roll20, it would remember where everything was rearranged at.
Right.
That way, if you ever decided you wanted to play the campaign again, you had the original that was still set up in its stock form. You didn't have to try to move everything back after you were done. But you are limited on how much memory you have on their cloud space or whatever for whatever modules you set up.
Like
that's
25 meg or something.
Yeah.
Like that
but I'll tell you, I mean, I have probably 4 or 5 modules that are pretty damn detailed modules. I mean, because I did all the art and everything. So, I mean, well, if you got a second, I'll show you one of the.
Sure.
I can remember what the hell my login, although they might have kicked me out because I gave them a pretty scathing email. I wouldn't be. Oh no, yeah, I'm still in. Okay, that's kind of good. And it does give you a It does give you a like an update on how much space you have available or whatever.
Right.
So you're totally in the loop in terms of how full you are to capacity or whatever it is. But yeah, I've got like 6 modules that I just saw. Let's see, how do I can zoom out?
Yeah, you get 100 meg free.
Yeah, and it actually goes pretty far. I mean, you get creative, doing tiles and all that. This is Sailors on the start.
I've just heard some.
All right, let me do a screen share so I can put it over to that. Okay, so this is the first module or the first layer of the module. And so a lot of these things are on layers that the players don't necessarily see. So like the letter codes that tell me when I'm reading through the module, what area they're in and all kinds of stuff. There's like a secret door up in here that you can barely see because it's listed as, I'm zoomed out so you can see everything. And then the second layer is here, and same deal. And so I have all my monsters preset. If I can zoom in, I just put them on the DM layer. There's the Kraken. There's a Kraken in this module, but all these guys, all these beastmen and stuff, acolytes and all that junk, none of them are revealed until I start putting them on the player layer so that they can actually become revealed.
Right.
And same with like the secret doors and stuff. That's all stuff that only I can see, but the players don't ever actually see those or the letter codes or anything else. So yeah, it's really not too bad. And this one only has 2 levels in it.
Yeah, see, I don't get why that's so much nicer than Fantasy Grounds.
What do you mean?
Oh, just price-wise and everything.
Oh, that I have no idea. I mean, like I said, as far as I know, now I haven't done DC or Roll20 in a while, so I don't know what their current pricing is or anything else. I know back in the day it was something like, you know, $40 for the year, $39 for the year, and you got way more disk space, and there was all kinds of junk you could do. The problem is you can't, and I don't know if it's changed now, but you couldn't share this module with anybody else. Only I can host this game. Only I can control this stuff. I can't. I guess that's technically not correct. I could assign permissions to anybody that joined the campaign, and I could give them administrative rights so they could see everything that I see and give them control of stuff that I see and all that junk too.
Yeah.
But I can't give you this module and share it with you, and so that you could turn around and run it with your own friends. You would have to log in under my account in order to be able to do it. That's the only thing I never really cared for about Roll20 is it made it impossible to share.
Export it and share it over or something like that, right?
In later iterations, I knew it came around that you could create modules, but they get there's like copyright protection. So all my modules are recreations of actual modules. So I can't share any of these with anybody because it'd be copyright infringement. I'm more than capable of producing it for myself and running my friends through it, but I can't turn around and share it with someone else because now all of a sudden that's, you know, they didn't pay for the module, whereas I did.
Right.
And I don't know what hoops you have to actually jump through in order to avoid that or get them to sign off on it or whatever. And then especially Wizards of the Coast got involved and started offering their own modules and everything. So I have no idea. And I don't know how I get out of here to get to this one's a decent one. I think this one I've got like 3. I think there's 3 or 4 levels to this one. Oh, I forgot I got this zoom out bar here. If it ever decides to load for me. That's the first level. And then
all right, you guys have a good night.
All right, have a good one, Fernando.
See you, Fernando.
Sorry. I'm actually
Thank
going
you
to stop. Yeah, I'm going to stop the broadcast, but it'll keep the Hangouts up.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Sorry, I didn't even know we were still going.
Yeah.
That's second level.
Good night to the YouTube world, by the way.
Yeah, good night, YouTube. Third level.